I'm sitting here this morning and I'm thinking about awareness and consciousness. What does that even mean? Trying to describe consciousness to somebody is almost like trying to describe a color to someone who's not able to see color the same way we do. And I do believe that consciousness, at its core, is that awareness of ourselves and the world around us. It's how we experience reality. Uh, what does that really mean? When you're conscious, you're aware of your thoughts, your feelings, your environment, your physical body. It's not about just being awake and going through your day. It's really about being aware. It's without a moments where we might be immersed in something and we just lose total track of time. What does that really mean? And, consciousness, and it's really the foundation of our experience. It shapes our perception of the world. It influences our decisions. It guides our actions. And when we're aware, we're also very present. We're not just going through the motions, but we're actively engaging in life. So take a moment, just think about a time when you were perhaps truly present in a moment. How did that feel? And why do you think it really matters? It really starts with the basics of mindfulness. And I know many who have followed me know my story that about 10 years ago, I realized I really was just going through the motions in life and discovered meditation. And as a result of that, brought mindful practices into my day. And while I worked in a corporate environment in information technology, I was also very, very fortunate to also be a mindfulness advocate there. It really changed not only the way I worked, but the way I lived. It really changed my life to become fully present. And being fully present means you're also very aware of the extremes that we could often experience in our lives, emotionally and mentally, and even physically. But the question is, when was the last time you took a pause and really observed what you were thinking, the world around you was doing? And if you did, what did you discover about that? There's many ways to foster a conscious lifestyle. Uh, for me, I always suggest and work with mindful practices, starting your day in a mindful way. It may be meditation. It may just be sitting and doing nothing. It may be writing in a journal, perhaps offering gratitude. Consciously, we can also become active listeners when we're working with others or in groups, engaging with others and really fully listening, being present, not anticipating what our response is going to be, but really receiving from others when they're sharing. Self reflection, the consciousness, and awareness is really getting to know ourselves deeply, taking time to reflect on ourselves, our experiences, our emotions, our reactions. And then it's being intentional, making those choices that align with our values and our goals, being deliberate in our actions. So, mindful practices, active listening, self reflection, intentional actions are all ways to begin that journey to conscious living. And they're the foundation for how to live a conscious life. So, I invite you today to maybe consider one that might be new to you, something you don't do, and be open to what might occur. Be open to the experiences you might have and the awarenesses, realizing that ultimately there really is no good or bad to what we experience and what we feel, but we can move through it with self-compassion. And those feelings and emotions will pass. We can reframe them. We can reset them. So I'd love to hear more about what may have come up for you here and how do you think living more consciously could change your life, help you to move into living more fully into who you are. And thank you for the time today.